Today on Karamo.
I hear like footsteps literally walking towards the room.
Manuel thinks Bianca is sneaking men into her house while he is sleeping.
So I'm just crazy.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just seeing stuff.
Yeah, you're crazy.
It's time to unlock the phone.
Could it actually be true? But first,
I'm hearing this. What am I supposed to think?
Jeff keeps being told another man has been in his house by his girlfriend's 5-year-old daughter.
Let's talk to your mom. When mom was saying, shut up, be quiet.
Oh.
She's 5. She has an imagination.
The 5-year-old has no reason to lie.
Will a scandalous secret be unlocked?
It's time to unlock the phone.
Yeah.
Or will there be a shocking confession?
My guest Jeff says he was told Barbara was cheating on him numerous times by her 5-year-old daughter, and now he wants her phone unlocked. Let's meet Jeff to hear his side of the story. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, brother? Nice to meet you, man. So hold on, what exactly did her daughter tell you?
Man, Karamo, let me tell you. Man, I was leaving for work one day, and I happened to turn around, and her 5-year-old daughter was like, my dad's been hiding in the closet when you leave. So I'm like, I'm trying to brush it off like it ain't nothing.
Yeah.
But then she starts saying, he's under the couch. I'm thinking like, how can somebody fit under a couch?
The couch, yeah.
And survive if somebody sits on it and stuff? I'm thinking like, she's lying.
Yeah.
So I brush it off. I leave, go to work, I come back. She's like, Jeff, Dad was in the closet while you wasn't here. I said, wasn't in the closet while I wasn't here? I said, come here, let's talk to your mom. I bring her in front of her mom, and we asked her. She tried to, brush it off. Then she said, he really was there, Mom, when Mom was saying, shut up, be quiet.
Oh, so Mom wasn't saying, you didn't see anything like that. She's saying, shut up?
She said that, but she still said, shut up and be quiet.
Oh, got it. Okay. Is that when you lost trust in her?
Man, right then and there, I said, you know what? Kids, 5 years old, no need to lie. They're taught to lie. So I'm like, why would she continue to make up something
you're right.
that ain't real?
My producer said that's when y'all broke up?
Right away.
Right away. You was like, I'm done.
Because why add heartache to the family? Why add heartache and us fighting in front of the kids? I don't want that type of problem.
So why did you decide that is the situation to break y'all up on?
Because this whole thing started off as just a joke. Me and her older daughter started off just playing with we had a joke saying she was messing with some guy named Freaky. That's what
mom was?
The mom was, yes. We were just joking around the house. And then it just turned into this.
Now Dad's in the closet.
Now Dad's in the closet.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what am I supposed to think now? Is somebody really in the closet? I don't want to, they say when you go looking for things, you find it. Well, I was scared to get up and look and find it because I care about somebody. When my heart's on the line, I was like, man, I don't want to find this and it really hurt me this way, so I'm out of here. Now,
playing Angel's Advocate, all I'm going to say is maybe this kid could have had an over-imaginative imagination. Like, she 5. Like, you did say, she said, Daddy was under the couch, and you're like, how can?
Right. But how many times could she say this? It's repeatedly.
Okay.
It's not on one, it's more than one occasion.
So, but you two are still living together, though?
Yes, currently living together.
Okay. So you broke up, but you live together?
Yes, I got to be there for the kids.
And how long y'all been together? Let me get clarified that.
We've been together, been dealing with each other for 4 years, been together for 3.
4 years dealing with each other. Okay. So, like, you said the child's 5, so you've been in that baby's life since
yes,
that baby
since she was 2.
2 years. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
so,
1.5, 2, yep.
Yeah, so my producer told me that you went on a vacation to Hershey Park?
Let's start with this vacation. We get to the hotel. Immediately, as soon as we get to the hotel, the kids talking about they're hungry, so I'm like, I'm gonna run out and go grab some food. On my way out the door, the 5-year-old tells me that my dad was hidden in the back of the truck the whole ride. I said, what? I said, he's hidden in the back of the truck the whole ride.
Now, hold on. Daddy can't be in the couch, in the closet, and in the back of the truck.
Right. But look, I'm hearing this. What am I supposed to think? I'm like, this girl got imagination, but I got a nice-sized vehicle. I go, listen, now this is where it gets shaky. I go to the store, I come back. I go in the room. She's like, he's hiding under the bed. He ran and got under the bed. So in these hotels, the bed has an empty area in it. It's like just a square box, empty area. I get back in the room, it smells like foul odor of sex. And I'm like, she blames it on the kids' feet. Oh, it's the kids' feet and the shoes. And I'm like, the kids' feet and shoes smelling like.
So did you pick up the bed?
Man, I ain't picking up that bed looking like a fool.
But hold on. But you believe in a 5-year-old, so I don't know which one's worse.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Because I'm just saying, maybe this child is playing games with you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
I thought that at one point, but I'm like, I don't want no more trouble. I don't want to cause no drama. You want to know what I did? I got in my car and I took off and left him up there 2 hours away from where I live.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that was the right decision, okay?
Right decision. It was better for me to leave than stay there and get into arguments.
Got it.
And like I said, I wanted them to enjoy their time. Everything was already paid for.
But
So
how did her and the kids get back home if you had the car?
I came back and got them.
Oh, okay. So you allowed, okay, now that's a little better, because at first I was like, hold on.
Yeah, that ain't even the worst part, though.
Okay, what's the worst part? That's the worst part? That's not the worst part?
So the whole time on the way back, I'm hearing like stuff shifting in the back of my car. Honestly. I don't know what it is. They're trying to say it's my dog, but my dog is up there by us.
Yeah.
But it's dark at nighttime driving back from Hershey. And I don't want to go in the back of the car and look because it's dark. And you don't want to, if something pop up with me, I'm haul ass, and I'm sorry for my language, but.
Listen, I'm black and we watch the same horror movies.
Man,
so we ain't getting caught up.
Right.
We ain't getting caught up.
I'm taking off.
Something pop up.
So,
We're not.
so I got to the parking lot where we live, and out of nowhere, look, somebody in all black just appears out of nowhere, acts like he's walking across the street, and then walks right back by the back of the car and walks off. I'm like, what the hell? So it started making me think like somebody really was in the back of my car. Now I'm not trusting nothing she says to me. I'm just like, get your and get out my car.
What was it like when you got back in the house?
I didn't go in the hospital. I went to my mom's. Lives right around the corner.
Got it, okay.
Safe place.
Does her daughter still... Listen, I tell people all the time, I believe in the killer, and I'm not even joking with y'all. The killer's out there, and so he could have been in your back seat, so you might have you did the right thing on your mama's house. Y'all think I'm joking. Y'all think I'm joking. Like, I don't play with horror movies.
Yeah.
All right, but in all sincerity, does her daughter still talk about Barbara's ex with you?
She does every once in a while, but as of lately, she's calmed it down, but she still does it.
Okay.
I mean, he's here, he's there, he's behind the couch, he's in the closet.
Okay.
As soon as you leave to go to work, he comes out. Like.
So in all sincerity, how do these ongoing comments make you feel?
It pushes strain. It messes with my heart because I'm actually trying to adopt her.
Got it. Okay. Can I ask you, what type of relationship does the 5-year-old have with her father?
None.
None. Okay. Well, I mean, professionally, sometimes when children miss a biological parent, their imagination can become overactive because what it is a crying out. Have you had trust issues in the past?
Yes, I've been cheated on before.
So you're talking about a child who misses their parent, coupled with a man who's had trust issues in the past. And so that's a recipe for delusion.
Right.
And also paranoia.
Right.
And so I just want to put that in your head. I don't know what we're going to find today.
Right.
So what are you hoping for today?
Honestly, I just want the truth to come out, either way it is.
All right, so listen, I think we need Barbara to have the story. So everyone, please welcome Barbara to the show. Barbara, I saw that face. You not for the games.
I'm not.
We all saw when she walked out. She like, all right, so talk to me from your point of view, what happened when you were coming back from the Hershey Park trip?
So if I think somebody in my car or my kids say somebody in a car, I'm going to pull my car over and I'm going to go look.
I'm not looking in the middle of the night.
But what about the killer? The killer could have been back.
Huh?
Hold on. This is the only part I agree with you with. But what about the killer was back there? Like, I'm just saying.
He ain't no killer.
Okay.
Because ain't nobody back there. So who the killer?
Okay.
Coming up,
It's time to unlock the phone. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her text and found that Barbara... My guest, Jeff, says he was told Barbara was cheating on him numerous times by her 5-year-old daughter. And now he wants her phone unlocked.
I was leaving for work one day. Her 5-year-old daughter was like, my dad's been hiding in the closet when you leave. I'm trying to brush it off, but then she starts saying that my dad was hidden in the back of the truck the whole ride.
Barbara, I saw that face. You not for the games.
So if I think somebody in my car or my kids say somebody in a car, I'm going to pull my car over and I'm going to go look.
But what about the killer was back there? Like, I'm just saying.
He ain't no killer.
Okay.
Because ain't nobody back there. So who the killer?
Okay. But you're saying, like, in all sincerity and seriousness, if you really have a concern, you really think my daughter's saying something, check.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Because me, honestly, like I said, if my kids say something, I'm going to go look.
Okay. So can you explain what your daughter has been saying? from your point of view?
That her biological father is around.
Okay.
Which
And-
in reality, he's really not.
He's not at all. Okay.
No.
And why do you think she's making these comments? Because I told him earlier why I think so.
She's 5. Like, she has an imagination. She likes to lie.
Do you believe your daughter just making these comments up, or do you think she might have been influenced by somebody here?
Honestly, I think she's just making them up herself.
Okay. And how did you feel about him leaving y'all when y'all were in Hershey?
I was devastated. I was mad, hurt, because I know I'm not doing nothing. Like, so for you to leave me and the kids 2 hours away with no way to do nothing, like, that's hurtful.
Yeah. And how do you feel about the accusations he's making that you're cheating with your ex?
They break my heart. Like, really, it really breaks my heart because I know I'm not doing nothing. I've been in horrible relationships in the past, and if I've never done it to them men, why would I do it to the man that I know is good to me? Like, so why would I do that?
You hear that? What you believe?
I don't know what to believe. I got a 5-year-old telling me something, and like I said, they have no reason. The 5-year-old has no reason to lie.
How do you feel about him wanting to adopt your daughter?
Well, that makes me happy. When Jeff stepped into her life, Jeff has been nothing but a great dad to her. That's her dad. Like, and not just her, but my older 2 as well, because their father passed. So he's great to all 3 of my children.
Is it true that one of your daughters is still very upset that he left y'all at the Hershey Park?
Yes, our oldest daughter.
Yeah, she's
her and
not too
him-
happy with me.
Her and him have a very, very close relationship, closer than the other 2. So she's more devastated that he left us.
And this is the one whose father has passed away?
Yes.
Okay.
And she's attached more to him than any man I've ever dealt with. So when he left, she was like, I'm heartbroken. And even though he has
But I did state that I was
apologized.
coming back. I said, look, I'm coming back no matter what. I didn't want to make your guys' time not fun. We
But
paid
I
for
want to say this for you because we don't know anything about your relationship, but one of the things that I'm always focused on is children and their safety and their protection. So I want you to understand this. If you're going to be in these children's lives, you have to understand where they are emotionally. And already, hold on for a second. If there is a child who has lost a father, there's going to be abandonment issues that she's going to have. And so when a man who she finds in her life that she trusts and she loves, who says, I'm leaving, that's going to trigger those. Because all she knows in her life is that the men that she loves and supports or that she wants to be around are gone.
And I wish I would have thought about it that way. But in the heat of the moment when your mind's everywhere and your heart's in the middle of it and you don't know what to trust or where to lean, it was just like, I'm going to do the safest thing I can do. And I'm going to give space between us. Until I understand what's going on, or I get a calm head, so we don't,
Yeah, go at it. I
don't want that. I just want us both to be happy.
No, I understand.
But I'm kind of done with the people sneaking around and somebody in the back of my car type stuff. It makes me uneasy. Like I don't want to have an uneasy feeling with her.
That's the only part I agree with him on. I'm telling you, I'm sorry. I tell all of it. I still think that killer could have been in the back of the car. You made the right decision. I'm sorry.
Nobody back there though. That's the thing. There was nobody back there. So when he picked us up from
He
Hershey,
said there was somebody with a black hood that got out afterwards.
I
Okay,
ain't
but
lying.
here.
In all sincerity, this is what I really want to know. If nothing is found, do you 2 think you can move forward? Do you think will you be able to say,
I would like to move forward.
I can because I know I've never done nothing.
okay then, it's time to unlock the phone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Barbara, we unlocked your phone.
That's okay.
All right, Jeff, you want to know if Barbara is texting with her ex or any other men? Barbara says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her text and found that Barbara...
Next.
Jeff wants to know if Barbara is communicating with her ex or any other man. Barbara says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her apps and found that Barbara...
Here we go.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosy now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
In all sincerity, this is what I really want to know. If nothing is found, do you two think you can move forward?
I can, because I know I've never done nothing.
It's time to unlock the phones. Barbara, we unlocked your phone. All right, Jeff, you want to know if Barbara is texting with her ex or any other men? Barbara says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her text and found that Barbara is telling the truth. I love whoever said, come on, Barbara. Who said that? Who said that? Was that you? Okay, you talking about, come on, Barbara. All right, Jeff wants to know if Barbara is communicating with her ex or any other men on any apps on her phone. Barbara says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her apps and found that Barbara is telling the truth. Jeff, you want to know if Barbara has been making phone calls to her ex or any other men? Barbara says she has not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her phone and found that Barbara is telling the truth.
I'm sorry.
All right, Jeff, you want us to check her GPS locations and know if Barbara has been going anywhere suspicious. Barbara says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her GPS, and also, I don't know if y'all know this, you can get GPS in the cloud as well to see like what you've had on other phones. Might as well. Just want to check. And we found that Barbara is telling the truth. Your lady is not doing anything.
All right, I honestly want to say that I'm sorry, and all the stuff that we've been going through these past months, I'm sorry for bringing this upon you in the way I carried things or handled things. I just want things to be better with us, and I do want to move forward.
Mm-hmm. Also, this is...
Now, this is the thing. I appreciate you saying that. But this is the thing. This is some work you got to do on yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And this is why I asked you earlier if there was trust issues before, that if you have ever been cheated on.
Yes.
Because like I said before, the paranoia of a child who's also looking and seeking for a parent she's never had, so she's screaming out. That's what that is. So I'm going to give you just a little tip as well. With your child saying these lies, you know, it's immediate narrative we can tell ourselves is the child is a liar, a liar, a liar, a liar. But what happens is what children are doing in that imaginative state before it becomes conscious lying is they're saying to you, these are the things that I'm emotionally feeling that I can't express out loud. So if I'm saying, I think my daddy's in the closet, I think my daddy's here, we start to say, stop your lying, why are you lying so much? What she's saying is, I don't understand why my daddy's not here. I don't understand why he's not in the closet, why he's not in the car with us. And so what happens is that there needs to be more conversations with her because she's clearly at an age where she's curious, and she now needs to be set down and say, your father could be here, but these are the choices he made. And these choices have nothing to do with you or the love that we have. So just keep that in the back of your mind.
Definitely,
we now have cleared the slate. You have transparency that she is not doing anything. And we did. We checked her phone now, and we checked way deep in because I was like, if he coming on here, brother, let's get the answers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially when you're talking about adopting all that stuff.
Yeah.
You have to be able to have all the
Serious
answers.
about that.
But you got to be able to look back in your past and say, what is it that I need to heal from?
Understand.
Because it's not fair to her or those kids for you to bring that into this relationship.
Right. And I'll do my best to do what I have to do.
I sound like you're a great dad to these girls.
Try to do my
You know what I
best.
mean? Yeah,
He's
you do
amazing
great. But now it's also time for you to be a great man to her.
Right,
But
and
also
she deserves
it's time for you to be a great man to yourself and get that healing.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the most important.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm happy for y'all. I still believe the killer was in the back of your car.
There
And
was
he
no
saved y'all.
killer.
The killer was in the back of your car. He saved y'all life.
I wasn't looking.
Okay, listen, he saved y'all life. The killer ran away. Good job on that one.
Right.
Everything else, please do the work. Y'all gonna be all right, all right?
Thank you.
Good luck, all right? All right, stay with us, friends. We'll be right back with more. Coming up, tell me about the shadow you saw.
I seen her like standing in front of the door, and I seen somebody behind her.
Have you ever cheated on Bianca? Manuel is convinced his girlfriend Bianca is cheating and sneaks strange men into her house after he falls asleep to hook up with. He wants her phone unlocked to find out the truth. So everyone, please welcome Manuel to the show so we can hear his side of the story. Hey Manuel, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Take a seat for me, brother. So when did you first suspect that your girlfriend Bianca was cheating?
That first happened when we went to a party.
Yeah.
She took a long ass time to get ready. On top of that, we went to go pick up her best friend, and it was to the point that we wouldn't even make it to the party on time.
So you didn't make it?
No, we
So
didn't
you
make it to the
go.
party because she took too long to get ready. So we get back to the house. I get out, smoke a cigarette. She goes to go unlock the door to get inside her house, right? And like 2 or 3 seconds later, pass by. Dude goes over there and follows right behind her. I'm still smoking my cigarette. And
Does the dude walk in the house?
yeah, well, we all getting ready to go inside the house. So dude goes second. I'm still smoking my cigarette. I throw my cigarette away, and I go right behind them. And as soon as I go right behind them, both of them will go. They went inside the house, in the living room. And when I walked in there, like I swear to God, man, I saw both of them like up on each other.
Yeah.
And I was like, hold on, like, did I really just see that? Like, for real?
So hold on, but is this the best friend?
That's her, yeah, that's her best friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was confused. We thought it was some random dude came in, right? Okay.
No, it was her best friend.
So the best friend that y'all went to go pick up is a man.
Yeah, it's a man.
And then when you got out the car, he went in first. And you swear that they were doing something.
Well, Bianca went in first.
I mean, she went in first, and he went in.
And then he went in, and I went
And you think
third.
you saw something?
I saw something.
Got it. Okay.
So
what happened when you confronted Bianca about that?
she just said that I was seeing stuff. I was crazy. I, like, what I saw is not true.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell, man? So whenever...
So let me ask you this. I just got to make sure, because y'all said y'all was going out to the party. I know, like, before I got to go party, sometimes, like, I have a pre-cocktail. I do a little something. Were y'all drinking, doing anything?
No.
Okay, great. Just, you got to check, because that can sometimes create paranoia, can create, delusion. So I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So what other kind of things have you seen at nighttime that makes you suspicious of her?
So that same night, we go to bed.
Yeah.
She's already knocked out.
Yeah.
And I lock her door in her room, and I'm just sitting there. I really couldn't sleep. I was just stayed up all night. And like next thing you know, like I hear the garage door open. I hear like footsteps literally walking towards the room, try to unlock the door. And since whoever couldn't open the door, I hear the man walk back to the garage door, open the door, and then close it. And I'm like, hold on, bro. Like, what the hell is going on here? Yeah.
Tell me about the shadow you saw.
So I woke up in the middle of the night. It was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I looked like towards the door because the door was open, and I seen her like standing in front of the door, and I seen somebody behind her. And when I woke up and I was like, hey Bianca, like, what are you doing? And as soon as I said that, like, she runs to one side of the other side of the wall to hide, and then the other man or whoever runs to like towards the door.
And what did she say when you confronted her about that?
She said I was crazy.
Yeah.
And
okay.
hold on. And on top of that, I had that same night that I saw that, I had 2 dreams that she was cheating on me.
Okay. So my producer told me Bianca put cameras up in the house. Have you ever seen anything on them?
No, I did not.
But she put those up for you.
She put them up for me.
Got it.
And I didn't ask her to. She was like, this is just so you can feel more comfortable.
And how long y'all been together?
For about 7 or 8 months.
You say years?
No, 8 months.
Months?
Months.
You meant years.
I meant months.
Months and you doing all this? 7 to 8 months and you got this much think she cheating and doing all this? Y'all got cameras up in 7 to 8 months?
No. Well.
Yeah.
No, we didn't get the cameras up like as soon as we started dating.
Okay.
No, we didn't. Like a bunch of things started happening, and then she decided to put up the camera.
Got it. I understand. All right. Has Bianca ever slept with anyone else since y'all been together?
She told me she has when we broke up like the first time.
Oh, so y'all were broken up?
We broke up.
You broke up.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the 7 to 8 months, how many times have y'all broken up?
I broke up with her like 4 or 5 times.
Broken up 4 or 5 times. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then. Have you ever cheated on Bianca?
Coming up.
I think it's time to unlock the phone. Bianca, we unlocked your phone. My Unlock the Phone investigators searched her text and found... Manuel is convinced his girlfriend Bianca is cheating and sneaks strange men into her house after he falls asleep to hook up with. He wants her phone unlocked to find out the truth. Yeah. Tell me about the shadow you saw.
I looked like towards the door because the door was open, and I seen somebody behind her. She runs to one side to hide, and then the other man or whoever runs to like towards the door.
Have you ever cheated on Bianca?
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have, but it's because I think she's doing it to me.
And how many times have you cheated?
Like 2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times. He laughing about it. All right, so what was Bianca's reaction when you told her you cheated?
I mean, she kind of looked like upset about it, but then again, like she's still like accepted it. And I'm like, hold on, like, wait a minute. Like, I see something weird happening there because, like, if you're not messing around on a person and somebody comes up to you and tells you, like, hey, I cheated on you.
So you wanted her upset?
No, I didn't want her upset. I was just trying to be honest with her to see if I can get some type of truth out of her.
But then when she did not react the way you wanted, you thought it was weird.
I thought, yes, it was
So you
weird.
wanted her upset?
I mean, I guess you could say so.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Got it. All right, well, it's time to hear what Bianca has to say about all this. Everyone, please welcome Bianca to the show. Hi, Bianca. How are you doing?
Good. I'm doing good.
Thank you for being here.
Well, I want to say that I have never cheated on him the whole time we've been in a relationship. When we broken up, you know, I did me. I have the right to do me. But I was honest with him about that, you know.
Yeah.
But from there, you know, that was the very beginning. From there, I never cheated on him or brought anybody in the house.
Yeah.
Like what he thinks I have done.
So what was going on in the middle of the night that he's
I
concerned
don't
of?
know what was going on. Like what
So I'm
was
just
he
crazy?
seeing? Yeah, you are.
I'm just seeing stuff.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I'm not crazy, Bianca.
You are crazy.
Does he wake you up in the middle of the night when he hears something?
No.
Every
he
time it
wouldn't.
happens, she's always up.
Okay. So you're awake when these things happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So
But
why
I
does
don't
Manny?
be hearing nothing. I don't be
But I gotta
seeing
go back to
nothing.
this first story you told. Why does he think you're cheating on him with your best friend?
I don't know.
How long have you
my
described
best
your
friend
best
is
friend?
my sister's baby daddy. I would never do that. That's gross. You know why? And I told him that, and I don't even look at him like that, and I would never look at him like that. You know,
Yeah.
that's my sister's baby father.
Yeah.
You know, and no, he's not attracted to me. I cut him off. You know.
To prove to him.
Yeah, I
Got
did.
it.
I actually blocked him and everything. You know, I actually deleted my Facebook. You know, I didn't have no social media, you know, because I wanted to prove to him that I wasn't doing the things that he thought I was doing. And I also put cameras in the house. Like,
Come on
I did
now.
put cameras in the house.
Dude,
Yeah.
you're really just gonna cut him off just to cut him off like that?
Yeah, I did. I really did.
But you've been knowing him way longer than you've been knowing me.
well, I
That
did
just
it
makes no sense to me.
because I love you, you know, like that's why I did it, because I wanted to prove to you that I was not doing what you thought I was doing.
Got it. Did anything happen between you and Manuel's roommate?
No, never.
Never.
Are you sure
And
about that?
if something did happen, he said he's seen me come out of the
I
bathroom.
did see you.
If you see me come out of the bathroom, why didn't you say something? Why didn't you do anything? If I
out,
seen you come out of the
Bianca.
bathroom with some female, I'm gonna say something. Like, what the are you doing? I'm not just gonna stand there. So why didn't you do anything?
How
I guess at the moment I just didn't care.
Oh.
But
How
I
often
can't.
does he accuse you of cheating?
All the time.
All the time.
Every day, all the time.
Every day, all the
Yeah,
time.
all
Okay.
the time.
Okay. So why have you stayed with Manuel for this long?
Because he's actually my best friend that passed away, his little brother.
Yeah.
And, you know, his smile reminds me of him, and that connection that I have with him, like, connected us. Like, his smile reminds me of him, you know.
This is your brother?
Yeah, my brother passed away.
Okay.
Yes.
What happens if we find something on Manuel's phone?
I'm done. I can't keep doing this.
You can't
It's
do it.
draining me. It's taking my energy. Like, it's just too much to deal with.
Yeah. Well, you told my Unlock the Phone investigators that you want to know if Manuel was ever in Lexington, Kentucky to cheat on you, if Manuel has been texting any other women, and if Manuel has been unfaithful at all. Those are things you want to know, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time to unlock the phone. Bianca, we unlocked your phone. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. Manuel, you want to know if Bianca is cheating on you with any other men? Bianca says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her text and found that Bianca is not telling the truth. Coming up, Manuel we unlocked your phone. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his text and found that Manuel.
Here we go.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosy now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
So what was going on in the middle of the night?
I don't know what was going on. Like, what
So I'm
was
just
he
crazy?
seeing? Yeah, you are.
I'm just seeing stuff.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I think it's time to unlock the phone. Bianca, we unlocked your phone. Manuel, you want to know if Bianca is cheating on you with any other men? Bianca says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her text and found that Bianca is not telling the truth. There's 293 texts between her and another man, including plans to meet.
Who? Where? Let me hear.
He knows about that.
Read them.
No, you know about that. You know about that.
We have all the texts backstage.
They were just
but
text messages, and
have
he
y'all
knows.
meeting
He's been
to
through my phone. He knows about all that. You do.
No, but I
yes,
want to know.
you do.
I want to hear from him because
Okay.
he's the one with the results.
No,
Okay.
you know. You
They'll give you.
Because I ran through your phone several
Oh, so my,
times.
my producer will tell me right now, yes, it's.
Is there anybody else?
Nope.
Are you?
There's nothing else. All right. Well, listen. Well, let's keep going. Manuel, you want to know if Bianca is cheating on you with any other men? Bianca says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her calls and found that Bianca is not telling the truth. There's 26 calls between Bianca and the same man she had been trying to meet up with. So I guess this is still that you
Yeah, but
are
I
still
never
talking
met him,
to.
so that, I mean.
Okay. Well, there's calls about trying to meet up. We can't see. We obviously can't hear the audio, but usually you'll say meet up and then you'll call him.
Yeah, we do talk on the phone, and we have, but that's after the fact he accused me with his best friend, and I told him that, it's like, you know
With
what?
my best friend?
With your best friend, or with your roommate, whatever, I was like, what,
I
I'm gonna do
kicked
me.
them out because of that. I kicked all of them out, actually.
You did, and I didn't do nothing with him, so I got sick of it. I was like, you know what? I'm getting tired of this. I'm gonna do me. Like, it is what it is. You did you. You cheated on me a whole bunch of times. Like.
All right, Manuel, you want to know if Bianca is cheating on you with any other men? Bianca says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her DMs and found that Bianca is not telling the truth. There were 18 deleted messages on Snapchat between her and a different man.
Who is that? Who? Who you talking on Snapchat?
I just got Snapchat. I only had Snapchat for like
bro, my man's not gonna sit here and lie to me about this.
I don't.
But I have never met nobody. I have never
What
met
did the
nobody.
messages say?
What are the, so we
Okay,
don't.
somebody
there's too many
messaged me
messages.
and they was like, "Oh, I have a big penis," and I was like, "Okay, I don't care. I don't care about that." Like,
Did
I'm
you
not
find
getting those
anything?
messages on Snapchat.
Hey, did you find anything that were like they linked up together?
No,
or?
nothing that they linked up. Nothing at all. Nothing that they linked up. Nothing that she's ever been there. None of that was ever.
Because they were
found
just
there.
talking sexually.
Just
and that's
talking
it.
stuff like that. Yep,
Okay.
that's all it is.
Now, that's still cheating.
I wasn't even
that's
with
still
you.
cheating.
I wasn't even with you.
We
though.
was together.
When?
You still with me?
You
regardless.
break up with me all the time. All the time.
Well, here we go.
You
Can
ain't
you tell
Manuel,
the dates though? Can you tell them the dates?
we unlocked your phone. Bianca, you want to know if Manuel was ever in Lexington, Kentucky to cheat on you? Manuel says he was not. My Unlock the Phone investigator actually searched his DPS and found he is telling the truth.
Come on.
His phone has never pinged in that location ever once.
What would you even think of me going to Lexington for?
Because the pictures that you had of them prostitutes were in Lexington.
Yeah, so his phone has never pinged there. Bianca, you want to know if Manuel has been texting any other women? Manuel says he's not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his text and found that Manuel is not telling the truth.
Next.
Who is it? You know who it
I'm
is?
trying to think. I really am.
You're a liar.
The interesting thing in here is that you're bad-mouthing her and you're more concerned with who it was versus the fact that you were disrespecting your girl to another woman.
Wait, which one?
There's 293 texts between her and another man, including plans to meet.
Who?
Manuel, you want to know if Bianca is cheating on you with any other men? Bianca says she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her calls and found that Bianca is not telling the truth. There's 26 calls between Bianca and the same man she had been trying to meet up with. Manuel,
Dates though, can you tell me the dates?
we unlocked your phone. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his text and found that Manuel is not telling the truth. There were 48 messages between him and another woman, including one where he is bad-mouthing you.
Wait, which one? Who?
You're
I want to know
liars.
who.
You're
I want to know who.
liars.
Tell me, please, who?
Yeah, we'll tell you that. I mean, the interesting thing here is that you're bad-mouthing her and you're more concerned with who it was versus the fact that you were disrespecting your girl to another woman. So it was just broke up with this crazy ass calling you.
Who is it? You know who it is?
I'm trying to think. I really am. I'm trying to think who it was.
Isn't that interesting? The fact that you got to think about it means that there's a possibility you talked about her bad to multiple. But let's keep going. Bianca wants to know if Manuel has been unfaithful. Manuel says he has not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his photos and found that Manuel is not telling the truth. Our investigator found photos, videos, of you with explicit women. Here.
Separate
Rob.
women?
No,
Separate women?
No, it was you. It was you, and it was another female, and that's it. But you know about her though.
No.
You know who I'm talking about?
Okay, so we printed some. This is, we have this one.
You know about them.
This is
No,
this is
don't.
a screenshot of you having sex.
Did you
Can I
put that
see
on
that,
television?
please? Can I see that, please?
We don't. Yeah, this is a video of him having sex.
You know
I know
that-
about that,
You
yeah.
know about that.
But I don't know about the other one.
That's just a meme. Man.
Okay. I get off at 3:30. Answer the phone. I'm thinking about you. I wanna have sex with you. He didn't say that. He said the word. Stop playing with me. And you're making my. This message was on September 3rd, September 4th. So just
You know
recent.
about those.
Okay. I mean, the thing was that we can keep saying you know about it, you know about it.
About me to who? Who was he talking about?
So I think that's the least of your concerns.
No, because I asked him.
No. What I do want to clarify is it doesn't seem like there has been anyone sneaking in her house at all, but there has been someone clearly that's been sneaking out. That's you.
So you've been sneaking
Now,
out?
now what I think is most
no,
what I think is most unfortunate about the situation is that you've been together for 7 months, and in that time, you all have. Well, clearly, first of all, I suspect this from the beginning. Because of your drinking, it's causing a lot of paranoia. And you should understand that. But I also understand that drinking and paranoia also comes from the fact that your brother has passed away. And I don't think you've dealt with that grief, and I don't think you've dealt with that grief. That's all.
So I'm the toxic one?
No. You're both toxic in
both
this
toxic.
situation. You're both toxic.
I agree
and
with
thank
that.
you.
I
You're both
agree
toxic.
with
So
that.
you saying I'm crazy now?
I'm not saying you're crazy. What I'm telling you is that your drinking and the lack of you grieving your brother is causing you to have paranoia and causing you not to focus on what really is going on inside of Manuel. And until you focus on that, you're going to be in situations that are going to keep doing this over and over again. You're both toxic because neither of you have healed from something that was traumatic. And I'm going to be real with you.
Okay.
And so what I'm going to encourage you to do is, first of all, get out of this relationship. Get out of this relationship. But then secondly,
You can't do that.
no, but secondly, Manuel, hear me out, because you really need to hear this, because it's not a joke. For your life, hers, secondly, you need to listen to that voice of your brother inside of you. You need to listen to it. You have to. Because your life, your safety, your security, your mental health, your emotional well-being is at stake. And you have been put on this stage in front of a professional who can tell you this and not judge you, in hopes that you can be better. If you truly believe in your brother's spirit being around you, trust and believe your brother's spirit guided you right here for this to come out of my mouth.
Right.
I've been telling him this. Like, I've been telling him, like, look, I'm not trying to come at you and tell you you're crazy. I'm really trying to help you. I want better for you. You know, I want you to get the help that you need or whatever it is, you know. And if I didn't care, I wouldn't tell you this thing. I'd just be like, you know what, I don't care. But I do care.
But you know the best way to do that with somebody, and this is a lesson for everybody,
walking away.
is to walk away and model getting yourself together. Because if he sees you modeling getting yourself together, then he'll maybe say, well, let me try to get myself together. But trying to stay with somebody and fix them while y'all both ain't solving your own problems, it's never going to work.
I'm sorry. Can you please forgive me? Please.
I done forgave you so many times.
Please forgive me.
Over and over.
She can forgive you as a friend, but this relationship doesn't need to go anywhere.
Yeah, I don't want to lose you.
You've already lost her, but let me tell you what you're really doing is you're losing yourself. Trying to go back to this is only going to destroy you two. Do yourself a favor. Take my advice. Start to heal and focus on what's going on. I wish you both the best of luck. Seriously. I really do. All right, everyone. Thank you for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all. Here, give me a hug.